The first technical dive and the search for the missing Sabongeros in Taal Lake could be happening this week, but the mission is treacherous with the waters murky and rough.
So the plan is to send down submersible drones first to scour the lake bed, and the Department of Justice says it's also zeroed in on an area where the bodies were allegedly disposed by a hired contractor.
Meanwhile, the PNP says it is continuing to search for solid evidence to back up alleged whistleblower Julie Patidongan's testimonies. Mobile journalist Amy Atienza with tonight's big story.
The Philippine Navy is gearing up for their first technical dive in search of the missing cockfight enthusiasts whose bodies were allegedly dumped in Taal Lake. 3 teams are now on standby, ready to go once the Department of Justice issues a formal request. But the mission is hard. The divers will most likely be met with bad weather and murky, rough waters. So they will first deploy submersible drones that can go as far down as 200 meters deep. The deepest part of Taal Lake goes down to 170 meters.
Before sending the diver, we could send underwater drones to check on the safety. How deep the water is it murky, ano ma-encounter na sa ilalim. The moment we find that what we have to recover, whether it's an object or a cadaver, we could attach the connecting points to them and lift them up without sending any diver.
According to Justice Secretary Jesus Crispin Boying Remulla, they have identified an area in the lake that will be searched. The said area is a fishery owned by someone who was allegedly a contractor to whom people to be killed were brought.
Involved lang sa subcontracting ng disposition ng persons to be killed. Buhay pa yung mga tao, dinadala sa kanila, doon na yata pinapatay yung mga karamihan dyan. Grabe to. It's a very ghastly scene that we can imagine. That, some people are being targeted for execution and they're being turned over to some people. May mga kanya-kanyang kontrata. These are contractors who did it.
For their part, the police said they continue to look for more tangible proof. To support the testimonial evidence from alleged whistleblower Julie Dondon Patidongan alias Totoy, who directly implicated the businessman Atong Ang in the disappearance of more than 100 Sabongeros from Manila area.
Hindi natin nililimit yung investigation natin doon sa mga pananalita at salaysay po ni alias Totoy kasi hindi tayo basta pwedeng mag-rely on at pagka bumagsak yung kanyang mga statements ay wala na tayong pupuntahan. Also, kung meron pa po dyan na maaaring may alam o pwedeng ma-share na information to bolster po yung ating ongoing investigation, the PNP is open po at ang maisusiguro lang po natin sa kanila is ma-assure po yung kanilang security and safety.
Patidongan has not shown any hard evidence to date. He told News 5 that Ang made him burn 13 cell phones so as to destroy videos and other evidence which show the Sabongeros being abducted, bound, strangled, then brought to the fishery in Talisay, Batangas. But he also admitted he wasn't present for any of the killings and had only watched footage sent to him, which is why he can't help narrow down the search area in Taal Lake. Despite Patidongan being under protective custody, the PNP is not barring Patidongan from doing media interviews. For now, they're looking to file only administrative cases against the 15 policemen Patidongan implicated in the crime. The PNP spokesperson also explained why they could not simply announce the other possible areas where the bodies of Sabongeros has been disposed.
Baka pag nasabi namin yun, baka hindi pa natin napupuntahan yung mga posibleng hukay at pinagtabunan at posibleng pinaglagyan nun, ay baka mauna na sila doon at alisin yung mga posibleng remains and possible pieces of evidence.
Fajardo also said PNP's technical divers are ready if the DOJ asks for their help in scouring Taal Lake.